into a hotel to go to a show or something, and someone at one time made the statement, "Who is that, the Mafia?" And someone said, "Yeah, the Memphis Mafia," because they knew it was Elvis and his guy, and it just stuck. And I think, I don't know for sure, but there was a writer, a columnist in L.A. named James Bacon that had a column about the entertainment world, and he was very close with Frank Sinatra. He was always at Frank's table when Elvis opened when Nancy was opening after Elvis there at the International, the first time that we played there in July and August of '69. She came in the next act. Barbra Streisand opened it, and then Elvis, and then Nancy Sinatra, and Frank threw an opening night party for her that we went to. And he took Elvis around his table, and the ones around his table were the closest to him. It was his family and his closest friends, and at that table was James Bacon and Fred Astaire, Nancy Sr., Nancy Jr., Frank Jr., and a couple of other entertainers. And Kirk Douglas and Burt Lancaster were sitting a table away with their wives, and Lee, the actor that was he was in The Dirty Dozen.
Marvin.
Yeah, thank you. Lee Marvin was sitting at another table. I mean, Telly Savalas was at another table. Just, Frank had about 10 people there at his table, and that was the closest to him, and Bacon was one of them. So Bacon gave them the name of the chairman of the board, okay, and he gave him the nickname the Rat Pack. So that's why I have a feeling, because also if you remember after that, the Memphis Mafia, and then along came the Brat Pack with the young actors, Emilio and all of them, and the lady that was married to Die Hard guy, Bruce Willis, what her name?
Demi.
Demi Moore. All of them were part of it, Patrick Swayze. But it's just, I think it probably Bacon's the one that somehow or another heard about it. He could have even been present there in the audience, waiting outside to get their cars or whatever. And he could have been the one that said, the Memphis Mafia, or he could have heard someone say it, and then he coined it and wrote it in a column. I don't know. But it sure stuck. We were the original entourage, buddy, I'll tell you. I mean, Elvis, and he needed us to keep his feet on the ground. We kept him in touch with reality. Because if you remember in that movie, Jailhouse Rock, that character got carried away with his fame pretty quick and started treating that other guy like a dog.